Hello everyone, it's yours truly at Belfit. I'll be showing us today how to make these very simple designs. Okay, these flower designs that can be used to embellish our turbans, our fascinators, our hair bands. Can also be used for hair clips or even for brooch as well. Okay, so very quickly, I want us to be keen at watching this video. Make your comment, tell me whatever you don't understand. I'll be sure I'm willing to reply you. So the materials we're needing for this, I have my cutout circle. Please, if you want to cut your circle, get something that has the circular shape. It can be a cover of any container, depending on the choice of the largeness or the smallness of the circle. So I get circle and I've cut out four circles. All right, then we also need our pair of scissors. We need the needle and the thread. We need our gum. I'm using this B6000 gum. Okay, then we'll be needing our pears. We just need one, so I can just pick out any one of these two depending on my choice, and we are good to go. So first of all, I have to thread my needle, which I've done already. Threaded my needle and I've knotted it at the mouth. Now I pick a circle, and watch me carefully. I fold it into two like this, okay, and fold it again into another half. I will get this triangular shape here. Now what do? I get out my needle and you know pierce it through into my material so I can hide the place I actually knotted. So you can see that the knotted part is inside the material, and then I knot them both together, piercing it through into the foam so that I can secure it very well. Now I have secured it. Now before I go on, I want to use my scissors to trim the part that is not in order so that I can have a perfect finishing for this. One thing you should note when doing this kind of thing is to have a nice finishing. If your work is not neat, it's not good at all. Okay, now I begin to place this into this one, begin to do my running stitch round it. Make sure the needle goes in through the folds, through what you have already folded. Make sure it goes in through. Okay, so I'm doing my running stitch. You can see it's forming its own gathers, and then I've come to the end point of this one. So what do I do next? I drag it out and I stretch it. You can see the shape. I stretch it, so I've gotten number one. So I'll get down to circle number two. Same thing that I did in circle number one, I'll do it in circle number two. I fold it into two and I fold it again into another two, making it four foldings. Then I will not knot this one. What do? I'll just continue from where I stopped on circle number one, and I'll continue my running stitch. Okay, before I continue the running stitch, let me also trim. I told you I didn't cut a very nice circle, so I'll have to trim it to ensure that everything is in order. So I trim it. All right, so I continue with my running stitch, gathering it, ensuring that it goes through both front and back. Okay, no one should be left behind. And also, mind you, be careful about the edges. Make sure it's at the edge. Now I've gotten this one, then I draw it out. Now I'm using a mirror face material. You can use a doll face, you can use even Ankara, any one of your choice. So I'll do the same for the other two now. I'm going to just run the same for the other two. So right now I have inserted the four of them. As you can see, I've gotten up to this level. So what I have to do next is to then join them together. Okay, I join them together. You can even do up to 5, 6 depending on your choice. Okay, so I've joined them together. So what I want to achieve right now is to stitch them together, to tack it together, to make it firm and tight. So now I'm going to be tacking it together. Make sure when you are doing anything in millinery, anything in sewing, you have to make your work to be what? Firm. Your work have to be firm. Okay, so I'm tacking them together so that they can be firm, as you can see here. So I haven't tacked it now. It's now tight and you can see it. I've gotten the set shape. So I'm going to cut out the thread. I'll cut out the thread and I begin to trim where I'm seeing some frills of um, material. So I begin to trim them out. I trim them. They're not really much, so just to little trimming. So when trimming, be careful not to cut the thread out. Okay, so I've gotten to this point and that is just it. So what's next? I will then get the pearl I want to use to embellish it. I think I prefer to use this one. This one is seems to be bold, or this one. Let me use this one. Okay, I use this one, and how do I fix it? I get my gum, my B6000, and I apply it generously on my pearl. Okay, apply it very well. Now one thing about B6000 is this: you don't apply gum and on your material and gum together immediately. You give it some time, unlike UHU gum. I used to gum and apply immediately. So I'm taking this one to be the front. This one will be the back. So I can use this my um, wedding material to cover the back if you so wish to do it that way. Okay, to cover the back. Mostly if you want to sell, it's good you cover the back. What if you are working on something that you know you want to quickly paste? Okay, you want to quickly design, there's no point covering it because everything will be what? Covered. You can see everything will be covered. So you can use this one to cover the back if you are making it for sale. Okay, or if something that you are doing in a hurry, like you just at home trying to design, there may be no point. So I cover this one then, and there you go. I have my my star made already. hmm? Don't forget I said this can be used to even make bouquet. You can use it to make brooch. I'll teach us in our next video how to make brooches. Okay, you can use it to make brooch. You can use it to make hair clips too. You can use it to design your hair, even for your children, your babies, your just anything at all. So it's so simple. All right, I believe you've learned a lot from this, so thank you so much. In our next video I will show us how to make the other type. God bless you. Thank you.